Good morning, sir. This is my memorization about the forensic medicine or legal medicine. Forensic medicine is the branch of medicine that deals with the application of medical knowledge and the purpose of law in the administration of justice. The scope of this forensic medicine is quite broad and encompassing. It is an application of medical or paramedical sciences as demanded by law and the administration of justice. Then next is medical evidence. Medical evidence is the species of proof or probative matter legally presented at the trial of an issue by an act of parties and through the medium of witnesses, records, documents, concrete objects for the purpose of including belief in the minds in the court in their connection. Then next is the types of medical evidences. Types of medical evidences. First is autoptic or real evidence. This is an evidence made known or addressed to the senses of the court, and it is not limited to that which known through the senses or of vision, but is extended to what the sense of hearing, smell, touch, or touch that is perceived. Then next is the testimonial evidence. Testimonial evidence, when a physician may be commanded to appear before a court to give his testimony, while in the witness stands, he obliged to answer questions propounded by the counsel and presiding officer of the court. Then next is the experimental evidence. Experimental evidence is a medical witness may be allowed by the court to confirm his allegation or corroborative proof to an opinion precisely stated. Then fourth is documentary evidence. Documentary evidence, a document is an instrument on which is recorded by means of letters, figures, marks, intended to be the use for its use. The term applies to writings, to word printed lithograph or photograph, to seals plates or stones in which inscription or cut or engraved to the photographs and pictures to the maps and plans. The next types of that is physical evidence. Physical evidence is there are articles and materials which are found in connection with the investigation with an aid of establishing the identity of the perpetrator and circumstances under which the crime was committed, or general assist the prosecution of a criminal. Physical evidence, we can get this in the crime. We can get this in the body of the crime itself. Then there are 5 types of evidences. Then next is methods of preserving medical evidences. Methods of preserving medical evidences is photography. So photography is the process of applying the fundamentals of photograph in connection with the police work. So it is considered to be the most practical, useful, and reliable means of preservation. In color photographs, variation may occur in the police and the kind of film or print film. The next type of preserving medical evidences is sketching. If no signs of apparatus to preserve the evidence is available, a rough drawing of a scene or the object preserved done. It must be simple identifying significant items with the exact measurements. So sketching should be exact in measurements and in detailing the crime scene itself. Then next is the Then next is the description. Description is putting into words the person or thing to be preserved. So it is a process of describing eating requires keen observation and good power, attention, and perception, and intelligence and experience by the investigator. It must cause a vivid, bright impression and in the mind of the reader through picture of the thing that is being described. So, fourth is mannequin method. Mannequin method is a miniature model of a scene or the human body, indicating marks and in various aspects of the thing to be preserved. So, then it is an anatomical model or statute may be used in injuries and that are indicated with. Then next type is preservation in the mind of the witness. Fifth is the preservation in the mind of the witness. A person who perceives something relevant for proper adjudication of case may be the witness in the court. If he has the power to transmit to other what he perceived, he would just have to make it recital of his collection. So next is special method. Special way of treating certain types of evidence may be necessary. So preservation may special way of treating certain types of evidence may be necessary. Preservation may be essential for the time it is recovered to make the condition unchanged upon the period of it reaches the criminal laboratory for appropriate examination. So definition of death. Death is the termination of life. It is the complete cessation of all the vital function with possibly for resuscitation. So that is the definition of death. So we will go to the kinds of death. Kinds of death. There is a somatic death or clinical death. Somatic death or clinical death. This is the state of the body in which there is complete, persistent, and continuous cessation of vital function of the brain, heart, and lungs that maintain the life health. Then next is the molecular or cellular death. Molecular or cellular death is after cessation of the vital function of the body, there is still animal life long individual cell. This is evidenced by the presence of exactability of muscle or ciliary movements and other function of individual cell. Then next is the apparent death and suspended animation. Apparent death and suspended animation is the condition is not really death but merely transient loss of consciousness or temporary cessation of the vital function of the body. Then stages of medico-legal investigation of death. First is the crime scene investigation. Crime scene investigation is the place where the essential ingredients of criminal act took place. So it is the body of crime itself. It includes the setting of the crime and also adjoining places of entry and exit. So it highlights the point of entry and exit of the perpetrator who did the crime. Then next is stages of medical legal. Then next is autopsies. Autopsy is a comprehensive study of dead body. So it is the study of dead body which is performed by trained physician. Then next is duration of death. So duration of death, first, presence of rigor mortis. Then next is presence of postmortem lividity. It is usually up to 3 to 6 hours after death. Then next to the postmortem lividity is the onset decomposition. Onset decomposition. Then fourth is stage of decomposition. Then next is the entomology of the cadaver. Then next is the stages of the digestion of food of the stomach. So it takes normally to 3 to 4 hours in the stomach to evacuate its content after meal. So then next to that is for the 8th stage is the amount of the urine in the bladder. Then next is the amount of urine in the urinary bladder may indicate the time of death. So we can use the basis of urine in the urinal bladder in determining the time of death. So next is the amount of urine in the bladder. Amount of urine in the bladder. Then next is the chemical changes in the cerebrospinal fluid. Then next to that is postmortem clotting and decoagulation of blood. Blood clots inside the blood vessel happens into 6 hours up to 8 hours after death. Then next is presence on absence of soft tissue remains. So under ordinary condition, the soft tissues of the body may disappear. Then next is the condition of the bone. Last is condition of the bone. So that is the stages of medical legal. That's all. Oh shit.